Hey there, this is Ragnon, and I just wanted to do a quick commentary video for Vexie and the Geargrinders Mythic from a healer POV. Just kind of explaining through the strategy
Convoke the spirits in 10.
expect. So here at the beginning of the fight, our guild stacks it right in the center. We have two different marks for the first oil fields, and if you don't have the oil field, then you can immediately gate to the left side. Whoops, left side here. And for my timing, I ramped right off the bat. There is this, I don't remember what the name of the effect is. I mean, it looks like a pig, but I guess it's supposed to be exhaust or something like that. But this raid damage happens about every 20 seconds or so. So I ramped right on pull for the very first one. So that's a nice ability to use cooldowns for, just to spread it out across those. So if you have something short cooldown like Invoke or something like that. Here we're baiting the bikes. The bikes charge to us, and as long as they go through an oil field, they'll spin out and they will get killed. So the goal is to always bait them through those first initial oil fields that were placed, and every other oil field you'll see we're running to the left as far as we can to get them out of the way. There are going to be oil fields that are positioned underneath the boss, and anybody who gets targeted with the fire circles, your responsibility is to run them underneath the boss to clear out that fire so that the boss can be damaged by the bikes. When you see these circles, you can stand inside it. There is no real penalty to just always standing inside of it, so until you actually successfully soak it, I would just stand in it as much as you can. When you do soak it, so right here you'll see I run out this, just as far as you can is good. When you do soak it, you need to run to a bike to fill it up with gas. So you can, let me pause here real quick. So when you soak the circle, you'll see you get a debuff. When you get that debuff, then run to the car and to fill it up with gas so that it can be shot into the boss to remove its plating. After you've successfully soaked, I wouldn't stand in the circles anymore. That way people visually see that it needs to still be soaked. This boss is kind of unique. It reminds me a lot of the first boss of Emergisil, Gnarlroot. It has a very long invulnerability phase where everybody has a damage amp and everybody is also ticking damage. There are big adds that need to be crowd controlled, so if you have druids or hunters and stuff like that, they appear from where we have red marked over here, and then from the start right side of the, so ideally need to be crowd controlled. This is also a great moment for big cooldowns like Tranquility, Hymn, stuff like that. I used my Tranquility earlier in the fight, but if I was really trying to parse, this is probably where I would do it. We're 5 healing anyways. A little bit overkill, but it did make the fight easier. I don't think 5 was necessary. It doesn't feel like this fight had that much. It's really just the exhaust thing, the little pig-looking, whatever this is. I don't know the name of the ability. And then the weakened phases, and then a bunch of random damage from people are in the oil or getting hit by fire and stuff like that, but nothing too crazy.
Time spiral.
And then it's rinse and repeat. It goes back to phase 1. Here at the end of the intermission, you see I started moving towards the center of the room so that I could position the oil if it got baited on me. If it doesn't, then you can either gate back or run it back to the center of the room so that it's in position for all of the other bikes. So just a bunch of random raid damage. You can see there's more raid damage coming in 5 seconds. I'm going to speed this up, honestly. It's really just a lot of the same. Talked through most of my points here, so we'll put it at 1.5. So soaking, running it to a bike. We're running those as far as we can, just to get it out of the way. Here I get to the fire, so you can see I'm running underneath the boss to try to clear these oil fields that are blocking the boss from getting shot by the bikes.
Rallying cry.
Just need to fuel this bike up here. Kill these new ones, fuel that one up, and get it into the boss. Take those 4.
If you haven't soaked, please soak.
Yep. Need to fuel this bike up and hit it with
And
it.
we're about to hit the intermission.
Yep. Help out here, don't die right here.
Clearing underneath the boss. Oil.
Tranquility in 11.
Take this far.
And here you could see I was
Spirits in 11.
I got assigned and I was blocked by these bikes. I didn't want to get hit and I didn't want to drag it over the whole raid, so instead I just opted to go to the opposite side and drop it against that wall out of the way.
Do a lot of damage down this.
It didn't matter because that's when we phased and all the oil disappears at that point anyways. And here, just trying to heal as much as possible, getting in position for the CC as well with my root. And really, that's honestly it. It's just rinse and repeat. We had to do it in vulnerability phases with our gear level and with 5 healing it, but I think it definitely could have been possible to do it in 2. And that's essentially it. I'll skip ahead real quick. It's just more of the same. Run out the purples, ramp for the pig-looking raid damage ability, exhaust or whatever it's called. That's it. Oh, pretty easy first boss. One of the more enjoyable ones, I think, for the years that I've played. So hope that was helpful for you, and I'm planning to do these for each of the bosses. So I will see you for boss 2. That's Cauldron of Carnage or Rick. I'm not. See you later.